What have you noticed? Because it is immediate that Khamzat Chimaev brings something different to the table that people just gravitate towards. No matter what he does, people are eating it up down here, and just being around him, you just sense something special, right? Like, what has that been like, just seeing his rise and how quickly it's happened, and just seeing him here in Jacksonville and how people are reacting to him?
His energy and the energy that he brings to whatever space he's in is honestly unlike anything I've really encountered before in the MMA space. And I was trying to put some thought to it last night because I knew we would be talking about it in the weigh-in show this morning. And I think what I at least boiled it down to is that a lot of times in MMA, the distance between our couches as fans and the octagon sometimes feels a little close. Like when I watch the NBA and I watch the NFL, I know that there is no way in hell I could do what they're doing. But sometimes in MMA, you kind of get the sense that the fans are like, oh, I got into a fight in college, I could do that. Or like, they see a good scrap, it's entertaining, but it doesn't seem superhuman. Khamzat Chimaev interjects that superhuman level of athlete, of performance, of persona, of energy into the sport that's honestly pretty rare in MMA. I feel like Ronda Rousey had that because she was finishing people so quickly. I'm not talking about the end of her career, but when Ronda was the beginning of her career, rocketing up to the top, she had that energy because she was doing stuff we'd never seen a woman do before. I feel like Francis Ngannou had a little bit of that, right? He was knocking guys out left and right and had only been doing MMA period, for a very short period of time, much like Khamzat. So it's genuinely not often that we get stars that truly bring that superhuman level nature that when we watch them, it's like, man, that to me is so alien. It's so far out there that you can't help but watch.
Khamzat Chimaev, he's a monster. We all see how strong he is. He don't even get punched, but Gilbert Burns is a real fighter and a very strong jiu-jitsu. It's gonna be good matchup. I'm excited and I can't wait to this fight. I will go to Khamzat, but it's not gonna be easy fight. I will go decision Khamzat Chimaev.
Khamzat's a heavy favorite right now. Burns has been around for a while though. Burns, black belt, he's a jiu-jitsu guy. And to be fair, Khamzat fought guys that don't grapple his first fights. Though he's looking spectacular. Tough fight to bet on, but I got my guy Burns, man. I think he holds it down to the welterweight division. He's not just like some guy that just can't get grappled. I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people. He's not surprising most people, but everyone's on the Khamzat train. I get it. But I got my guy Gilbert Burns. I go out on a limb and I say Burns gets it done. He finishes.
I am definitely picking Chimaev to beat Burns this weekend. I think Chimaev could TKO Burns if he hits him with a hard shot or if he grapples him down into like a super dominant position. But I'm going to go ahead and say Chimaev by decision because Gilbert Burns is an amazing fighter and hopefully he's going to be able to keep himself safe and keep himself from getting finished. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm picking Chimaev by decision over Burns. But now that I've said that, I kind of think he might TKO him.
I don't really have like a big breakdown on who I think is going to win. I'm just more interested to see what unfolds. Like, I want to see if he can take Gilbert out, right? Because Gilbert's a grizzled vet, man. He's fought some of the best guys in the world, and he's without question one of the best guys in the division. It's pretty cool of Gilbert to step up and take that fight that it seems like none of the top guys wanted to take. So my respect to him.
Well, Gilbert's a real vet. He's a real one. He cut no corners. He's a smart dude. He's mentally tough. He's got all the skills, all the intangibles. But it's not going to be like any of these other Khamzat fights. It's not going to be a quick fight. You know what I mean? So we're going to have to see what this Khamzat kid's made of. And Gilbert's got all the skills in the world. He was a few seconds away from being the champion of the division last year, right? He's Gilbert fucking Burns. Like that, Khamzat's got to deal with that. So I think the line's a little disrespectful. So we're gonna see. You know what I mean? But I got a lot of faith in Gilbert going in this one. I think a lot of smart people should be laying some money down on him.
If you're asking me if I had to send a welterweight in there to beat Khamzat Chimaev and I couldn't have Kamaru Usman, I'm probably sending the dog that is Gilbert Burns in there. So he has the confidence, he has the skill set. I think he's curious to feel the ground game. He's hopeful that it's going to become a grappling competition early. He wants to feel that Chimaev strength on the ground. I just see a size discrepancy, and I think that's the biggest hurdle for Gilbert Burns. But if they can plant a seed of doubt early, whether that means getting up when taken down or landing a seminal blow early, you're going to take Khamzat Chimaev to an ocean that he hasn't swam in before. And therein lies the rub for me. But do I think that Khamzat deserves the distinction as a near 6-1 favorite? Kind of do.
Khamzat can win the fight and Gilbert can win the fight. Like, they're both elite level athletes at the top of the sport. And both guys can find the avenue to victory. But it's about who goes in there and does what they plan on doing and making it happen. And I think Gilbert, like, he's just a special talent. And it's like, he's so good at what he does. And it's like, he cannot unleash himself in the gym like he does in a fight. Like, we've seen him, like, he has a different level inside him that he just can't turn on in the gym. Because it's just a dog inside him that you can see. I can see it when I look into his eyes. I can see the dog in him. And he, like, holds it back. Because he can't do that in sparring. He fucking pan guys out every single day if he sparred like he did, like he fights. Can't do it. And it's like, for Khamzat to go in there and beat Gilbert, he's going to have to be perfect. So that's like, Gilbert is going to just have to go in there and fight. Because Khamzat's going to have to try beat him. Gilbert's going to be going in there and just not caring. So, I mean, either way, I'm going to sit back and enjoy that fucking fight.